Hey there. Happy Monday. Happy new moon week. Here we are, my magic maker friends. We are at the week that has that beautiful new beginning for us all. It's new moon week, a new moon in Leo. And as we do, I'm going to be doing a live reading for our whole week with this highlight of the new moon in Leo. And I have my oracle here, the Gaia oracle. So, my friends, what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to pull a card before I start telling you about this moon and this week, because we're just going to get like an anchor for the whole week, an anchor for this reading. So if you're new here for these readings, welcome. What a delight to connect with you. My name's Deb D. I'm a spiritual teacher and energy guide. And what we're doing here is tuning in. It's new moon week. So what is this week? What is the anchor for this week for us all? This is what I'm asking right now. And then we're going to go into what is this new moon? What's the energy? We're going to get there. But let's just begin with taking a big, deep breath. Take it with me now, magic makers. Open, allowing, receiving, smiling, because magic is fun. And we're just going to get an anchor card for the week and for this reading. Classic. We got the Gaia card. This is what this deck is all about, Gaia. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. So let's have that as our anchor. And what that means is when you've got an anchor in a reading, it means like that is the energy that's not so much the forecast, but like what's holding us now. And we're literally being held by Gaia, Mother Earth. How nice. What a beautiful holding for us all. So now as I continue to shuffle, let me tell you some things about this new moon. Let's just say this, breakthrough. I mean, all new moons are going to give you a chance to like set an intention, start again, new chapter. Absolutely. Every lunar cycle, we all get that. This moon, breakthrough. So what is that breakthrough? What are we breaking through? So the top note, we've got Leo as the energy now. It's the Leo new moon. It's also the Leo season right now. And Leo is all about like shine your light. Leo's very heart, courage, shine your light. Leo's ruling, it's literally the sun. It's like time to shine. And the breakthrough part comes with, it's a great time to let go of what's in your way of your shine, my friend. What is in the way of your shine? This is a part of the breakthrough. And, I'm going to say, for some of us, it may not be the easiest kind of breakthrough. It could be a little bit tense or tricky, but that's okay. Because there is this kind of either getting out of comfort zone or finally saying like, actually, I'm done with that. I'm a no for that. Whatever it might be on the other side of that, there's your breakthrough. Might be something you've been waiting a while for the energy to build. And really closely aspected, like, hanging out in the sky with this new moon in Leo is Venus, the planet of love and abundance. Yeah, and Venus for a few weeks now has been retrograde. And Venus is retrograde in the sign of, can you guess it? That's right, my friends, it's Leo. So we've got Venus is love and abundance. Leo is like heart-led life, courage, acting and creating from heart. So there's a lot of heart going on, and this retrograde in Venus is saying there's some things that may be rearranged. You're either going to have or have been having the important conversations with someone, or you've been really looking at some self-love, or you've been kind of realigning, actually, what do I love to do? So let's just play there for a sec before I get the first card here. It's a breakthrough week. Leo is saying, shine your light. Shine your light. How do you love? What do you want to create? What do you love? Do that with that fire energy. And then the Venus retrograde is definitely giving us this chance to realign. this love. Are you realigning who you love, how you love yourself? And for some of us, it's not going to be about another. It's going to be about self and or money. Or it could be with money with someone else too. So Venus, is definitely the planet of love and relationships, but there's that money aspect there too with the planet of abundance as well. So I'm going to ask the Gaia cards to give us the first card, which is, what do we need to know about this retrograde energy and the aspects which in this new moon, which are kind of saying there is a breakthrough, but just before the breakthrough, there might be some kind of tension. What do we need to know, like as we begin this week, like now? Now, what do we need to know? We're in the dark moon. Tonight, the Big Life Magic Makers are gathering for the dark moon. So check below. There's an invitation for you if you want to join us. But let's now get this next card, which is going to be, Gaia, give us an indication. Show us. What do we need to know about this breakthrough? What do we need to know now as we're moving towards this new moon? Because it's actually exact on Wednesday, the 16th. We're in the dark moon now. Gaia Oracle, what do we need there? That was really clear. 9 of Hearts. Yes, this is so nice. Check it out. Doesn't that look like you want to hang out in that tree, right? 9 of Hearts is all about fulfillment, harmony, protection. So when we have the 9 of Hearts as like, this is the indication of what we need to know as we're moving towards this new moon. And this works beautifully with the Gaia. Let me just anchor in so I can be clear for you all. Yeah, so 9 of Hearts it's kind of like the card of like wish fulfilled. It is the card of like, it's very, very heart energy, but that 9 also is like, whoa, you've been on a journey. This isn't necessarily a new story for your heart. It might be a new person or a new, activation of your abundance, but this is the evolution of your heart. Isn't that nice? And the 9 of Hearts is also like, you can feel safe here because you have actually worked all the way through to that 9, which is like, you're so close, like the wish is there. It's right there. And the Gaia card being our anchor is like, what's possible for us this week? If we actually just anchor into what my heart's desire is actually already in the earth. I'm standing on it. Now my task, my play in the magical playground is to bring that up from the earth and out from here. So this is what we need to know as we work towards this breakthrough. For those of you who are feeling like still a little bit nervous about that part, or that feels a bit like unknown, that's okay. That can happen in the dark moon. Just anchor into your truth. What is the truth for you? Like, what is the wish? What intention do you want to set for this new moon? It's a really powerful new moon. We've had the Lion's Gate, the Venus star alignment. It's just, the energy is strong. Fire, strong. Leo and Venus, strong. What does your heart want? What does your heart want? Whatever you want, you can have it. For you are the magic. I'm going to ask now for the Gaia cards to give me another indication now, but not about the breakthrough, about some energy that we can tap into, particularly for this new moon. So what do we need to know about this new moon? So we know that there's this Leo energy connected to the heart and our courage, shine your light, very closely hanging out in the sky with Venus in this retrograde in Leo for the new moon. So we begin the week with 9 of Hearts. What's possible for you, Magic Maker, if you're just like, I am going to believe it. I am going to believe it. Yesterday I was out at sea with my husband and some friends, and there was a boat in the distance, and I could only just barely see the name of the boat. So I was like really squinting to try to see, and I'm so glad that I did, because the name of the boat was Believe. And I was like, thank you, ocean. Thank you, Gaia, for giving me that. I do want to believe. So let's all believe, and then tune now into this particular new moon in Leo. What do the cards want us to know about this moon. That was clear too. Yeah, healing. Beautiful. Yes, healing. And it's about connecting to your true inner nature. So see, look, there's the heart shining. That's a Leo Venus aspect heart if ever I saw one. And what this is giving us an indication for is, what if we actually were to tune into this new moon and tune into, when I connect to my true self, when I connect to my heart, the healing is actually automatic. I like to say, when I'm doing card readings for people, I find myself often saying, the healing has occurred. Because what happens in our human self, because we're so wonderful being humans, is we work towards healing, and then there's something in us that doesn't fully trust or allow or kind of like fully receive, with like, oh, wow, I could actually fully let that go. Or I could fully now be in my new belief. Like if you're wanting to change your thoughts or your beliefs about something, I could just actually be there. So what's possible? This is fun. Let's play this. What's possible if this week you anchor into, I am supported. I am a human here, spiritual being, but I'm having this human experience, and Gaia has got my back. I am grounded here. And this week, I can begin this week with like, I'm allowed to put my wish out there because it's going to be fulfilled. I'm at the 9. I've been working for this. I've been working it. I'm actually going to believe that I am protected, believe that this is on its way, already showing you indications of it. And I'm also going to tune into the new moon with this idea of like, the healing has occurred. I am completely available to all the layers of healing here that is going to give me the energy for that breakthrough. Because know this, my friends, the universe wants you to break through. The universe and the spirits and your spirit tribe and your spirit, your higher I am presence, wants you. I was picking up the wrong deck here. I'm now moving over to the Gateway of Light deck. Your spirit, soul, whole tribe, the whole universe wants you to break through. They're saying you can believe this. The 9 of Hearts, believe it. And the healing has occurred. And also, if you're feeling like, because of this Venus retrograde energy, that there's some healing energy, and sometimes healing energy doesn't feel like, oh, that's so nice. Sometimes healing energy can feel a little bit, it's not disruptive. The healing energy that I'm thinking of around the heart stuff is, sometimes the healing is actually finding the truth of a matter so that then you can move to the other side of it, or not getting what you want because actually the universe has a different idea for you. So what's possible if we believe in our wishes, ground into Mother Earth, and the healing has occurred? This new moon is a healing. So when we get to that peak of the healing, that's when we begin the new chapter. So now I've got the Gateway of Light activation cards, because I was just like, we are breaking through that gateway of light. So let's also go get a card. We had our anchor card, which is Gaia. We're now going to get the overarching above us. What energy is like alive in the magical playground right now? So let's get a Gateway of Light card. Magic makers, breathe it in. Yeah, getting some messages here. Yes. So pertinent to what's been going on. Yes, I completely agree. I'm also lining up with this reading. The thing I advise when working with the cards, whether it's for you or someone that is reading for you, like I'm reading for the Big Life Magic Makers right now, anyone who connects to this, is you always anchor into your own magic. So whatever I say, there may be 1 or 2 things I say and you're like, that's not for me. That's actually for another. But there will be that 1 or 2 things that you're just like, yep, that's the message for me. And for you, the healing is, you know what you've been healing. The 9 of Hearts, you know what you've been wishing for. What's possible for us if we just believe in the wish? We don't have to keep wishing. Just believe it's been sent. The universe knows. They're working in all aspects to get that to you. And the healing has occurred. The healing is underway. We are constantly healing. Maybe there's no kind of destination in the healing, but there are key points when you can be, oh, okay, I learned what I need to learn there. The healing has occurred. Okay, gateway of light. What are we going to have for our gateway of light? This one. Karmic board clearing. Yes, this is perfect. Look at this amazing card. Look at that. Imagine you, that's you, and you are clearing all karma that is now complete. So this card is connected to this healing card, right? This is what I was talking about with allowing the healing. So with the karmic board, this is so nice. Let's talk through this. I want to share with you what's possible with this karmic board clearing, because I would highly recommend over the next few days going into this for yourself. When you are at the karmic board clearing, it is the energy supporting you to now clear the decks. So karma is not the, like, I did something bad and it's going to come back to me. Like that karma story, that's a little bit like the like the gossip story of karma. Let's go into karma being about our life and our love and our lessons. We come into this life with some karma that we're working through. We have karma that we work through with other people. So for ourselves, the people that we meet, they're helping us to activate our karma. And our karma is actually about learning these deeper lessons. And a lot of that's got to do with love. How we love, how we don't love sometimes, how we can forgive ourselves, how we can open up to more love. There's so much to know about the karma playing out in your life, but what I want to share with you now is this. The energy we've received is around karmic board clearing, meaning you can either journal or go into a meditation where your intention is, what I am now realizing I have learnt enough about. So the indication for you would be like, what am I over? Like, what if I feel like I've been learning now for either weeks, months, or years, that I feel like, you know what, I could actually just allow that to be. I could declare and decide to be in the energy of the healing has occurred. Because when we're in that energy, the healing has occurred, you don't have to keep trying to do something for it. You can actually just be in it and then clear the karmic cords connected to that. So because Venus in retrograde, I feel like I do need to say, if this is about another, then what's possible if you just allow? Maybe somebody's hurt you, or maybe there's something here that doesn't feel like it's adding up. What about if you just say, I just want to neutralize this? And then the energy on the other side of the moon will show you the next bit. For those who are in, like, actively wanting to change your love story or actively wanting to change your money story, you have been working on it. You've been thinking about it. You've been wishing it. You've been writing it in your journal. You've been talking to your friends about it, maybe meditating about it. What about this? The healing has occurred, and I am now advised to clear all karmic lines, because do you know what happens on the other side of that? The new story, the breakthrough, because we're not taking stuff from the past forward. We're actually saying, you know what, the healing has occurred. This is all clearing now. I am going to set my intention to invite my spirit and the universe and everyone here supporting me. Your spirit tribe is massive, by the way. We're going to clear the decks. And this new moon, the breakthrough moon, which is about my heart and my desire, you can actually be in that new story. Be in the new story on the other side of the breakthrough. Oh God, that feels so good, doesn't it? Let's all be in the new story. And when we start new stories, you know, granted, there might be a little bit like, oh, I've got to rearrange that. Oh, I've got to get used to that new vibration. That's okay. We've got this lunar cycle to do that. You don't have to rush. There's no rushing for the new story, but the new story begins when you decide it does. We don't wait for something in our lives to click in, you decide and then it starts to click in. What new story are you going to step into this week? It's the breakthrough week, and it's about our love and our abundance, and you are the magic. You can decide to be in this new story. And if that feels hard, if it feels like there's still some old energy there, do the journaling, do the meditation, start to affirm to yourself, I'm letting this go, because we're doing this board clearing. Magic loves some space. Make this space available now. Allow the healing to occur. You are completely supported by Gaia. You are here. You are exactly where you need to be. And your wish is just about to come through on the other side of the breakthrough. What an absolutely delightful reading. I am wishing you all of that magic. If you are interested in understanding more about how I do the board clearing, how do I actually, authentically, so I believe it, step into this healing has occurred energy, then you want to reach out to me and I can share with you ways that I support people to do that. A couple of things I want you to let you know. Tonight, the Big Life Magic Makers, which is our virtual community, we are having a dark moon circle, which means we're going into a magic circle to actually look at this board clearing, to connect to our truth. And then from there, we'll step into our new moon intentions. There's a link below. You're welcome to join us. There's also a link below for the Summer Circuit Breaker. 1 week left. Summer Circuit Breaker is a private reading with me with the special summer bonus of a 5-day intuition activation, which is all yours. And so if you're feeling like you need some support with the healing and the board clearing and understanding karma and your energy, I am here. It would be my delight to be your magical guide. But also I want you to remember you are the magic. You absolutely are the magic. And this week, you can step into your new story. Be active in the breakthrough and feel yourself walking through that gateway. For we have all been doing the work, and the moment is now. This new moon says, let's go. It's time to shine. What a delight to be your magical guide. Thank you for staying with me and with yourself and your magic. I will, be tuning in here in YouTube with sharing more as we move through this lunar cycle. And there's links below if you want to connect directly to me. And again, you are invited to join us tonight for the dark moon ceremony. It's going to be beautiful and nurturing. Sending you an amazing amount of love from my small, beautiful island here in Tobago across the Caribbean Sea to all of you. You are the magic. It's going to be a beautiful week. Let's do this thing. Let's make some magic happen. Big love.